Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Mandy. I like to talk about makeup panning, and things that happen in my real life. Today I have my update for Same Pan Last Year, so stay tuned for that video. Alright, this is Same Pan Last Year, Project Pan. It was created by Shelly over at Unapologetically Shelly, because she is. And it started on January 8th and goes until December 8th. We are to use past items, things from the past, or, older things that have been neglected, or, whatever. She leaves the rules open to no rules at all, basically, is the whole gist. Just guidelines, suggestions. This is a project with monthly updates that is, all the prompts are based on different holidays and days of celebration throughout the year. So, this is my second, I don't know. It's my update. Anyway, let's get into what I've been working on, what I'm rolling out, and what I'm rolling in. So the first prompt I have that is still in is for Chinese New Year, and that was January 22nd, and that is any item related to an animal of the Chinese zodiac or any other animal, because Shelly's pretty open-ended about it. So I brought in my BH Cosmetics Venom palette to go along with snakes, because there is a year of the snake, and it's a thing. And I brought in, to go along with snakes, I brought in specifically this shade here called Fangs, and I had a goal of using it 5 times. Over the last update, I used it 3 times. Over the last month, I have used it 2 more times. So I have met my goal of using that shade 5 times, as well as I've dipped into all the other shades in this palette at least once, and it is going to roll out of this project. Yay for rollouts. Next is for the prompt for Black History Month, which was in February, and that is a Black-owned makeup brand. And for that, I brought in the Ace Beauté Violet Sage palette, and this is what it looks like here. I'm trying not to blind you with the mirror. I brought it in for 5 uses, and I have only used it 3 times. But each time I used it, I used it by itself and made a whole complete eye look. The first use was these 2 mattes, the dark one and the light one, with this one over the lid. The next look I take that back, I did add another shade from something else. I used these 2 greens and topped it with a metallic green shimmer, and that was lovely. And then and then I put umber on my lower lash line. Actually, I did both lashes with umber and Anemone, this light pink shimmer, in my inner corner. And then the last look I did was these 2 purples down here with Wisteria, this shimmer pink, topped all over the lid. And I brought in a couple other things for that. So I need to make 2 more uses out of this palette, just reaching for any shade in particular, or doing a whole look from it. But I have 2 more uses for this palette to go, so this is staying in the project. Keeping all my products separated and sorted. Okay, next is for the prompt Groundhog Day. And that is something you keep purchasing or are doomed to pan forever. And I brought in my Real Her highlighter in Confidence in my Glow. Good thing I haven't memorized, because there's no writing left on this package at all. There's a couple little flecks of gold where there used to be writing, but pretty much there's nothing on it. Anyway, this is a lovely highlighter I received from Ipsy, and that is what it looks like. I already had pan last month when I brought it in, and I brought it in. I had to go back and watch the video because I didn't write down how many times I was going to use it. In the video I said 5 to 15, just gonna get some uses, 5 at least. I used it 12 times over the last month, including today. And so this is a lovely, lovely highlighter, and it is rolling out. So that's 2 rollouts and 1 staying in. The next is for Valentine's Day, and that is a red, pink, heart, or love themed, shaped item, any way you can associate it with Valentine's Day. And for that, I brought in the lipstick I'm wearing right now, which is a very lovely red. And it is this one from Fright Night with the cute little skull and crossbones with this, you know, the little bow, and it's in red packaging. And it is a beautiful dark red lipstick. I have a ton of it left. It's probably my oldest bullet lipstick, but that is what it looks like. And this is what it looks like on. My goal was to wear it 5 times because this is an easy project for me. I'm just trying to get some use out of stuff. And over the last month, guess what? I wore it 5 times, including today. Today is the 5th look. 5th time I'm wearing it. So this is also rolling out. 3 rollouts. Alright, next is for presents. And this is any item gotten as a gift. And for that, I brought in my birthday gift from Sephora from this year, and it is part of my birthday gift from Sephora. It is this little guy here. This is the Ilia Multi-Stick. It is just a deluxe sample size in the shade At Last. It is really lovely. It has some foundation on it, but that is what it looks like. I've been using it as a cream blush. My goal was to use it 5 times, and so far I've worn it 3. And I really enjoy it. So this is staying in for 2 more uses as well. These both have 2 uses left. Ooh. But this is a really lovely cream blush, and I am really enjoying it. So I'm looking forward to playing with it more. And that is the last thing I had currently working on. So rolling 3 items out, and we're bringing in 4 because it's for the next month. So the next month is this month, March. And the first prompt for that is Women's History Month, because this is Women's History Month. In case you couldn't tell by all the advertisements everywhere telling you to celebrate women and women, you know, and stuff. So this is Women's History Month, and the prompt for that is a women-owned brand. And 3 out of the 4 products I'm bringing in, all of them, all of the products I'm bringing in this month count as women-owned brand. So the first one I'm bringing in specifically for this prompt is from MOTD Makeup. I had to look this up. MOTD Cosmetics was created by a woman named Chantel. Couldn't find the last name, but it's okay. According to their website. And this is their highlighter. This is the highlighting powder in Lucid Moon. And that is what it looks like. I will give you a swatch because it's a new product. And we'll bring it in. It's kind of a yellowy highlighter. That's okay. Maybe it's a yellow pink, but hadn't really noticed. No, it just looks yellow. Looks yellow on my finger anyway. So bringing in this yellow highlighter, very pretty, from MOTD, and I'm bringing in for 5 uses because, you know, I can do my makeup at least 5 times in a month, and this will be done in a month. That's how I'm trying to keep things easy for myself. Alright, next is for spring, because spring is right around the corner. I mean, some people say we've already started spring, and some people say spring is almost here. So, I'm in the in-between. It's almost here. Anyway, this is the time to think about spring, and this is a spring item or something you got in spring. And for that, I am bringing in, I may have got this in the spring, but to me, it's a spring item, and that's what I'm going to call it. And it looks like spring in a bottle to me, or in a tube. This is from Medusa's Makeup, also a female-owned brand, and this is their Disco Queen Extreme Sparkle Lip Gloss in the shade Bad Girls. And you can see it there. It is pink with blue shimmers. And I will give you a swatch of this. I don't remember when I got this, but it's springy to me. Can I swatch this? This is very hard to do. I'm left-handed, so I'm swatching on my left hand, so, you know, not smart. But it's just a lovely, shiny, shimmery gloss. Gives a hint of pink color to the lips, but then that beautiful blue sparkle. And I'm going to bring this in for 5 uses. It's a trend. Okay, next is for St. Patrick's Day, because, you know, St. Patrick's Day. It's March. Oh, by the way, the spring equinox this year is on March 20th. Just in case you want to know. And for St. Patrick's Day, that's March 17th. And that is a green or a leprechaun themed item or something small, a pot of gold. I am bringing in my pot of gold, which is also from Medusa's Makeup. This is their baked eyeshadow in the shade Woke. It is a great big pot of gold eyeshadow. And I will give you a swatch of this because I'm just swatching everything that's coming in today, because that's the mood I'm in. And that is what it looks like there. Very yellow gold. Very lovely. And I am bringing that in for 5 uses. You're getting the trend, right? Okay. Finally, the last prompt I'm bringing in today is number 34 for special occasion. And that is an item you got for a special occasion or are saving for a special occasion. So, for that, I am bringing in something from another woman-owned brand. Just happens to be that way. Recently, I received a box of goodness and friend mail from Allie at Wonder in Alleyland that contained a bunch of Natasha Denona shadows. For this prompt, I have made this small magnetic palette into a custom palette, very colorful, of 9 Natasha Denona shadows. I believe the top 2 rows for sure are from the Tropic palette, and I'm not sure about the bottom row. They may also be from the Tropic palette, and the jury's still out. I am going to be figuring that out. But these 6 on the top, I know, or for you on the bottom, are from the Tropic palette, and I don't have their names right now, but I'm going to be testing them out. I haven't even swatched any of these shades yet, but this is a beautiful palette. Like I picked these out because they're all from the Tropic palette, and then these 3, the pink and the purple, these 3. Anyway, I thought they would make good looks, and I am bringing this in for No Pan Left Behind because they're 9 pans, and I could, you know, combine the blues and the greens and the yellows and the purples and the pinks. I can make this work. So this is No Pan Left Behind. I could probably get 3 looks out of this, maybe 4, but that would probably double up on some of the colors. Anyway, I'm looking forward to trying these because I've never tried any of these shadows before. I have not even swatched them, so let's go ahead and do that. Whew, okay, I am excited. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. Oh, that's also very pretty. I don't know what to think of these formulas. But we're gonna give it a try. So I have a nice mix of mattes and some shimmers or other shades. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. Alright. So far I've got those other shades on the top. We've got the light blue, the dark blue, and then the metallic, what would that color be? That one there. Light blue. Very pretty. And then we have the green, which is more of a satin, the yellow there, and the lavender, which needs a little work on, build it up, but it's really pretty. And then the last 3 shades, make a little more room. That's a pretty color. That's intense. And that's a matte. It's gonna take a little work. Oh, no, not really. Okay. And there are the last 3 shades. So we've got the pinky purple here, which may be a duochrome. I'm not quite sure. And then we've got the reddish satin shade, and then the peachy matte. So that is that. Looking forward to playing with those. Those are really pretty colors. And yeah. So excited to experiment and play with those and see what I can come up with. So that is that. And yeah, that is everything for today's update. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. All the makeup all over my hands. And if you want to see more of my content and aren't already subscribed, go ahead and do so. Hit that subscribe button right now. And until my next video, take care of yourselves. Be true to you, because you're the only you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!